Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. I am Sarah. If it's your first time here, welcome. And today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my favorite products I like to use whenever I go hiking or camping or do any kind of outdoor activities. 2 years ago, I started to get very into doing things outdoors, and I tried finding a video or a blog post that just highlighted really good products to use when you're outdoors, whether it's rain or shine. So that is what I'm bringing to y'all today, because I have had over 2 years of experience of finding products, and these ones work really well for me. I'm going to be showing y'all the exact products I like to use and how I use them in this video. So if that is something you're interested in, just keep on watching. When you're doing outdoor activities, it's really important to use some kind of primer on your face. I have found it really helps your foundation, concealer, powder, everything lock in and stay in place when you are outdoors sweating, it's raining, whatever's going on. The one I have been currently loving is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Primer with SPF 15. This is really good. It has a little bit of a tackiness to it, which helps your makeup stay in place. It's very long lasting. It doesn't clog up your pores. I really love it. Basically, when I use it, I will just put a little bit in my hand and pat it all over my face and then kind of gently rub it in. I will bring a little bit down my neck to help any makeup I use down there stay in place. And then that is pretty much it. It's not difficult to use primer, but I do highly recommend you use some form of primer if you're doing any outdoor activities, because it will make a massive difference in making sure everything on your face stays in place. Now for foundation, you definitely don't need this if you're going out hiking. I personally like it. It makes me feel more confident. The one that I have found that works best is the Your Skin But Better CC Cream by IT Cosmetics, and specifically the oil-free matte version. This just stays in place so much better, and it helps your face not get oily or sweaty depending upon how much activity you're doing. This just, for me, has lasted the longest and looks the best. When I use this, I will just pump some in my hand and pat it all over my face where I want the product, and then I will gently rub it in with my fingers. Personally, this just does a really good job at making sure the product is all over my face. It's how I like to use it. And then I will go in with a sponge and just pat it in and make sure it is all blended in efficiently throughout my face and looks nice and natural. Another great thing about this foundation is that it has SPF 40 in it. So that is awesome to protect your skin against UVA and UVB rays, which is really important when you're outdoors. You do not want to get skin damage. Whenever I personally go hiking, I'm always leaving really early in the morning to try to hit the best spots before they get too crowded, and I'm just usually really exhausted and it shows. So I like to go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer, specifically in the brightening formula, and I will use this under my eyes. I will just take the product and just put it in a triangle underneath my eyes, and then use my beauty blender, and I will blend that in and take any excess that is left over on the beauty blender, and I will just bring that around my face anywhere that I think needs a little more brightening or just needs a little bit more concealing. For blush, I love to use the Pixi by Petra Sheer Cheek Gel in the shade Natural. It looks beautiful on the skin. It adds a nice little flushness. It's also very moisturizing as well, so that's really good for your skin. Whenever I use this, I will just add a little bit to my fingertips, use my first 3 fingers and just pat it in, and then just keep blending it until it looks nice and even, and this will last you the entire hike. It looks really great, and it's also a great base too. So if you want to add another blush on top, you totally can, but for me, I'm just gonna stick with just using the gel. The best powder I have found by far is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. This stuff is amazing. It will lock your makeup in place, and it adds a little bit more of a tint to your face, so you have more of a healthy glow. I'm obviously a very pale person, so any kind of healthy color I can bring to my face, I appreciate. So when I apply this product, I will use more of a stippling pattern on my face with my brush and kind of pack it in the places where I typically get really oily. And then I'll go in with a brush and kind of buff it in my face after I let it sit for a little while. And this lasts all day, rain or shine, sweating too. And I highly recommend you check it out. By far the best powder I have tried for outdoor activities. For brows, I have another amazing waterproof product that will stay on your eyebrows, rain or shine, sweat, whatever's happening, it will still be there. It is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Gel. This stuff is great. I love it. It can last more than 1 day. Whenever we went camping, I just didn't scrub my eyebrows very much, and I was good to go the next morning, no hassle. For using this product, I have found it works best if you use it with an angled brush and a spoolie instead of using the dome applicator it comes with. For some reason, they just added a dome applicator and thought that you could put it on your eyebrows with that, and it just does not work for me. So when I use this, what I first like to do is comb through my eyebrows with a spoolie. And then I'll take the product on my angle brush and outline the bottom of my eyebrows according to where the hairs lie. And just shape the bottom until it looks the way I want. Then I'll go back in with my spoolie and brush my eyebrows downward. Take more of the product on my angle brush and then outline the top of my eyebrow where the hairs are, and I think the top of my eyebrow should lie. After I've got my eyebrows all outlined, I will go back in with the product and just fill it in accordingly to where the lines are. Last but not least, I will take whatever is left over on the spoolie brush and I will comb that through the front of my eyebrows just to add a little bit more color in the sparse areas, but not too much so that it still looks natural. For eyeshadow, I like to keep it very simple when I go hiking, but I still like to have something there. My go-to product is a Pro Longwear Paint Pot by MAC, specifically the color in Vintage Selection. It's so pretty. It adds such a nice color on your lids while still covering and concealing. It is long lasting, so it stays on your eyes when you're sweating. It's just great and stays in place. When I use this, I will just take a little bit on my fingertips and then I will dab it in my no, that would be horrible. I dab it on my eyelid and it just adds a nice little bit of glitter, so something's there, but it's very effortless and it lasts long. So it's perfect for any outdoor activity. For mascara, the best one I have found so far for hiking in the rain or shine is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. This stuff stays in place. It's great. It adds length and volume to your eyelashes. It is a little difficult to get off your eyelashes, so I would recommend you invest in a good waterproof makeup remover, because otherwise you're going to be scrubbing and scrubbing and it's still not going to come off. It is that good at staying on. Before I head out the door, the last thing I like to put on my face before any outdoor activity is the Hawaiian Tropics Antioxidant Refreshing Sunscreen Mist. This stuff is great. It's SPF 30. It does have a strong sunscreen scent to it, which is expected. It's a sunscreen, but it does not feel gross and greasy on your face. It's very easy to reapply throughout the day and just make sure your skin is protected without looking gross and greasy. It is high up on my book and I'm so glad I found this product. Yeah, I usually like to shake it before I use it just to make sure it's all mixed, and then I will just spritz it on my face and it's so nice and so easy, and I love that it has SPF 30 in it because protecting my skin is the first and most important thing when I do stuff outdoors. That is it for all the products I like to wear on my face before I go hiking. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video and maybe found one or two things you wanted to try on your next outdoor adventure. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. It shows me you like outdoor hiking type videos and I will definitely try and film more. I will also have a bunch of my blog posts on outdoor stuff linked down below, so if you want to go check that out, be sure to click the description box and read down there. Thanks again so much for watching and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye y'all!